We realised quickly that it wasn't enough. We didn't have the toys. We did the best we could, and the people who went enjoy going. And it is a bit of support, but it was just so obvious that there was something else needed, you know, they actually needed a rest, you know, and they needed help. And I just saw different people really, really struggling, and it was just on my mind all the time, and I kept thinking, well, that could have been me. You know, when I saw other mums and the situation they were in, seeing them and thinking to myself, that could have been Jacob, and he could have been so much worse. You know, we're so lucky that he's had all the intervention right at an early age. Terrible, you know, do people realise that there is a big need out there, that there is these families that are crying out for help but feel forgotten? This is how it all started. It just kept playing on my mind all the time, and then I started having dreams. And it sounds absurd, but they were just recurring dreams all the time about a farm that we would have, and we would give it over to children with special needs to give their families a break. It was just mind-boggling. You would drive up this drive, and as you pulled up, there would just be this beautiful building with hanging baskets all over. It looked absolutely fantastic. It had children playing on a field. There was adults with them, and there was a big ball pool, a big soft play area. And as I was dreaming about it, I thought, do you know, this is what people need. You know, this is the type of respite that you need. You need like a holiday, somewhere that a child can go and really develop and love to be there, with everything going on that's geared towards them. The fact that I couldn't find anywhere like it, I started thinking, well, maybe we could do it. And it was after a bit, I just kept up. It was waking me up night after night. I'd gone up ages without any sleep. So I got to the point where I started writing it down, and I would get up and write a bit and write it, you know, and I'd go back to sleep and then get up and I'd write some more. And then when I actually read all these little bits of writing, it worked out that it was, to me, a perfect place for children with autism.
Did you just think there and then, right, I've got to make this happen?
Yeah, because I knew it wouldn't happen unless we actually got up and did something about it. I went across and told our friends. They got like a bit overwhelmed about it, and then just said, it's really nice, but it's not going to happen. You know, it's just too big. And I was a bit gutted and felt a bit deflated about it. So Duane took me out for a meal to cheer me up. And we went to the Tawny Owl in Herworth. And as we walked in, it said the Wacky Warehouse is closed. I asked at the bar why it was closed, and they said, oh, we're going away from the family pub, and we're trying to get back to having, you know, a pub where just adults can go. And the landlord came and sat with us, and we sat talking to him for about an hour, and I told him all about the dream and what it was going to be. And we sat there about an hour, and then we walked into the Wacky Warehouse, and we saw it there, the slides and the balls and the soft play stuff. And he said, oh, you can have it. This is all yours. I just cried. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited, you know, because this was it. I'd been thinking about this for like 2 months, and here it was. I'd been like given. We don't have to buy it. It was given, and all the equipment that goes with it.
Was that a turning point when you realised that this was my Wacky Warehouse that I've been dreaming of for the last couple of months?
Oh, it was definitely, because for all I knew that it was possible, and I felt that I was driven. Convincing other people to go along with you is quite difficult, but because I'd been on about this Wacky Warehouse for so long, it was for everybody else. Heck, yeah, let's get behind it, and they were actually excited about it. We thought, right, we've got to have a good name for it. And you know how you see the daffodils resemble is it breast cancer, and you know there's the different symbols. And we looked up the name Daisy, and it said the opening on a morning and the closing on the evening of pure white petals. And I thought, that's perfect, that's exactly what we want to do. So we were going to call it Daisy Farm, and then we thought, no, we'll call it Daisy Chain, because this is the beginning. This is the first link in the chain, you know, getting this Wacky Warehouse.
We've done all sorts to raise money, anything and everything that we could think of. We've utilised every contact that we've got within the family, within works, within friends. We've had coffee mornings, we've had fetes, we've had craft fairs, we've had stalls at Preston Park Fair, we've done the street collection, we've had do's on a night, discos, pine pea suppers, race nights, quiz nights. There's been an endless array of activities and fundraising events to be able to keep the ball rolling. The support that we've had has been fantastic, and both Leslie and I, would like to thank all the volunteers that have been involved. The effort they've put in has been great.
Here we are. This is it. It's really exciting. I can't get over that we've got the keys, and it's my dream is becoming reality. It's just, this is the feeling that I want parents to have. They come up and the farm is there, and it's just open space, and it's got the right atmosphere. I can just see it, now the hard work really has to begin, because I want this to be open as soon as possible. It doesn't seem right not to share it with other people. This year has been so hard, raising this money and getting people behind us and getting people excited about it. But to have the keys just a year after we started this dream, and now I can almost feel it becoming a reality. It's so exciting.
A year ago, did you ever think that you would be standing here now in a house like this?
I never doubted that we would. I never doubted for a single second that it wouldn't happen. I knew it was a major task, but it was such a conviction, and I really do believe it was a vision, and I just didn't doubt for a second. I knew we would have it. I mean, I've stood up in churches and in different groups and said, we're going to raise this money and we're going to do it before Christmas, and we did. It was there, and so for everybody to say it is a miracle. There'll be counselling services where people can talk freely about the things that they're going through, about the things that affect them, going into a place where people understand them straight away, so they don't have to explain what it is that their child that has wrong with them. We're going to have a resource room so parents can come anytime. They can pick up a book, get a cup of tea, but so much more than that, they're going to be able to just sit and meet other parents, other people that are in the same boat as them, and make friends here.